what's going on. So this is going to be about the NBA playoff games, and they both one home team won, one home team lost, but it's the same pattern. Teams can't hold down the fort in the fourth quarter, and so the results are the same. And it's not like I used to be back in the day. If you had at least 10, 15-point lead, you pretty much won the game. Nowadays, these teams don't hang on to big leads unless the team is getting blowed out completely. You get these results. So let's get into it. Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers. They beat Cleveland Cavaliers. They won the series 4-1. They're now going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And the very impressive way that they came back and won. Tyrese Halliburton bounced back, played arguably his best game, and he had to lead the team. Donovan Mitchell at 35 for Cleveland. It wasn't enough. They squandered another lead. I mean, I can't think of a team losing 3 games at home the way they did. It just didn't have the discipline to finish up, and that was a fact. And if you lose like that, you can't win at home, and you blow leads. You look like a fool's gold. And they had a 19-point lead. They just squandered the first 2 games. The Pacers are a team that keeps chips away, and they showed what they were made of. So the Pacers are going to Eastern Conference Finals again, and I think this team is very formidable. I think Rick Carlisle, I don't know if he was trolling or being funny when he said he was sorry that they got in the way of the Cavaliers. Well, no, I'm gonna be sorry about if a team can't finish you up and they blow 3 games at the crib. Hey, they need a lot of work. They're just not that good. And this series, it showed that hey, one team had what it took to win, and the other team needs some work, and they're not as good as they were advertised. So, congratulations to the Pacers. The Cavaliers got to get, besides injuries, they got to get someone else to work with Donovan Mitchell to finish up leads, because you can't blow games, especially at home in the playoffs. You can't do that. So that sweep of Miami, like it was kind of hokey. So not the way the Cavaliers want to end their season as the top seed team in the East. Not good. And these things are kind of overrated. So much for that finals meetup in Eastern Conference. They didn't have what it took, and they lost. Then we get to the nightcap. And OKC, another comeback against Denver. And Jokic played a great game. He had 44 points and 4 minutes. So let's not let that go away. He balled, and Jamal Murray at 28. But that's all they got. That's all they got. 60 at 105 points. And Gordon had 13. So 3 of your main guys scored like 81 points. That's it. That's all you get. Everybody else was held. Michael Porter Jr. has been hurt, but he just ain't really got it. And they don't have enough. Russell Westbrook, not enough. They got outplayed. Shea came through fourth quarter. They finished them up. Again, another situation. And Denver done lost back-to-back games, not holding on to leads. Go in the fourth quarter. This is why they got rid of Michael Malone. So I thought that with a new coach, you take on the attitude that you can finish up games. You can't finish up games. It's more of the same. So I don't even know why you fired Mike Malone if you can't finish up games, because all you're doing is stat padding and you're losing. And the thing is, OKC got a better team overall, and their defense does enough, and their bench is the difference. Because if you can't finish up games, you're going to lose. And these days, no lead is safe in a 3-point happy-driven league. So it's another situation where Denver's going to have to be shaking their heads. And to be honest with you, this series could have been 4 OKC, or it could have been 3-1 Denver. Take your pick. It's 3-2 OKC going back to Denver, but take your pick. And the Nuggets are always in a battle. Every series is long. It's not good. If you're a Nuggets fan, even if you somehow miraculously pull this series back, you're going to be so worn out because you've been exposed, because you can't keep leads and you don't get enough contributions. And I said you got to go 5 deep. You can't go 2.5 or 3 deep. And this is what happens. And OKC is a young team. They're coming. And you just know that Shea and them are going to have a game that they finish you up. So it comes down to being clutch. This is why Jokic is not in that conversation with the best of the best, because though he puts up incredible numbers and all that, if your teammates ain't feeling it and you ain't rolling with victories, you're always going to have situations where you've been here before, you've been battle tested, So, again, the classic example of teams who don't know how to finish, blowing games. And this is an example of it. And OKC is showing a lot of moxie and toughness the way they came back these last two games, because they did blow game 3. They're not letting this get out of hand. So you gotta respect the way they playing, real poised for a team that hadn't been in this round. Some people thought they were, gonna be battle tested, and they thought, hey, they weren't ready for it. So far, Shea, they're holding up. They're holding their end up. But anyway, let me know what you think about these playoff games. And one team is gone for vacation now in Cleveland. The other team is hanging on for dearness. So we're talking about the Denver Nuggets. So we'll talk about it. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit the membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. Stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.